Hey, welcome to today's episode. My name is Brandy Shaver, and I'm one of the founders of Beach Boss Influencers, where we coach and train network marketers, people that move products and build teams to use social media to build six-figure businesses with strategies that actually work right now. Right? And today's quick training I have for you is how to grow your network marketing business using Instagram Lives. Live streaming, just so you know, is when someone delivers content in real time to viewers. Okay, so it's live. You hit the button and you go. Kind of like this video right now, right? It has become increasingly popular and people spending a total of 338,000 hours watching live streams every month, right? Now, before you click over to the next video or you're like, man, this isn't for me because I hate live video, I hate being on video, let's talk about why you want to be doing them, because I totally feel you. I was never going to go live. I wanted to totally avoid it. And it's terrifying, right? But let's talk about the reason live video is so important. Okay. So I want to talk into the data first. So people spent around 548 billion hours streaming through mobile devices in 2021. Okay. Number two, live streaming events increased by 300% between March and August of 2020 due to the pandemic. Okay. Now, number three, live video streaming is expected to have a revenue of over 184.27 billion. That's billion, people, right? By 2027. So what that is basically telling you is that live video is going to continue to be a thing, right? And you need to get on board to get your piece of that $184 billion. Okay. Top streaming creators across Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube is a pro gamer, right? He's doing about 628 million hours watched in the first quarter of 2022. Okay. So even if you're not gaming, right? Even if you're not into that gaming, if you're building a business, so your business is built off human behavior, right? And live streaming it accounts for 23% of what people are actually watching. Okay. So it's important that you get in front of this and really get it figured out. And before, like I said, that you like take off and you're like, oh my gosh, I never want to do a live video. I get it. I was in the same boat. Now, to let you know that I actually have my own statistics on how fast your business grows, I watched my downline start doing live video before I started doing live video, right? I was terrified. I was in judgment about how I looked, how I sounded. I didn't feel like I knew anything on how to teach people, to better their lives or whatever. So I was in judgment inside of myself, totally terrified. And I watched my downline just decide, all right, well, if this is the case, right? If live video is the way we're going to get what we want out of our business, then we're going to figure it out. They started doing live video. Okay. And their business totally exploded. Totally exploded about 8 months faster than mine did. Okay. And that's because I chose to not do live video. Okay. So why do you need to be doing live video? Well, it's simple. Live video builds the know, like, and trust factor faster. And even though you're live, you're going to get a lot of people that watch the replay, right? But they can see that you went live. And actually, in social media platforms, live video gets pushed to the top of the algorithm. That's just the way they work, right? Especially when they're trying to get people to do live video. So it builds that know, like, and trust much faster than just regular content or recorded video. So if you want to go faster, the key here is to start doing live video. Okay. Now, if you want more people to talk to and want more people to talk to about your business and more people to recruit into your team, I would start doing live video now. Okay. It's not going away. It's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow because this is the way human behavior is now, right? So let's jump into the how, because some of it's a little bit scary, right? And I told you in the first of this, we're going to talk about how to do live video on Instagram. Okay. So from your app on your phone, you can hit the plus button and there's an option for live. And that's how it's going to be in most social media platforms, but specifically for Instagram for this video, that's how you find it. Okay. It's kind of similar on desktop, but you just push around till you find the videos, but it's the plus on the app and then the option for live. Okay. So I know what you're thinking now, right? You're like, okay, I know how. I just don't want to push the button and go live because what am I supposed to talk about? Like, who am I? And all those things start to come up. Well, what do you talk about to get people to start building real relationships with you, right? Here's the key that really changed things for me is when I started to think, you know what? Jenny on the other side of this phone needs to hear this message. Okay. And I started speaking directly to Jenny. Okay. Now you can make up your own avatar. You can kind of go into their pains, wants, and desires. And if you need more on how to do those kind of things, you can grab the link that's in this video and you'll probably get a freebie that really talks about how to get started. But when you start on live video, you really want to start with, first off, education, inspiration, motivation, lifestyle, right? Those are the things that I would start to talk about. Now, you don't have to talk about your business every time you go live, right? You could talk about different things. You could talk about, let's say you have a weight loss product, right? And you want to talk about maybe the 5 things that you can do to lose the muffin top, okay? And you're going to talk about, well, you can drink more water, you can move your body more, you can grab my hack, right, that I love, and then, share a little bit of the product or whatever. If you want more on that, you can let me know down below. And then you go into more, information on how they can drop that muffin top and what's worked for you. It doesn't always have to be about any of that. It can be about lifestyle. It can be about you read a book and, the top 3 tips that you take from that book. It can be as simple as this, how to grow your network marketing business using Instagram Lives, right? It can be, don't overthink it. That's the key, right? It can be as simple as sharing how to take the products and what it does for you. Stay out of the, my company's amazing, they have a great comp plan and all that stuff. Stick really with the benefits, the pains, wants, and desires of your perfect prospect and stick in that realm. It will really help your lives be more targeted and people will get more out of it. All right. So don't overthink it. Just start today. I think my first live video was like maybe 30 seconds long. Okay. It doesn't have to be complicated. The key is to stay consistent. Start out small and work from there. Okay. What you want to do is commit to your viewers and you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go live every Monday at this time and then show up and show up and show up and show up. And you'll watch as your following starts to grow, right? And things start to change for you. But the key is to stay consistent. All right. That's the number one thing. If you start to go live and then you disappear for like months and months and months, you're going to have to start over because people are expecting you. They want to know more from you. And it's the fastest way to build relationships because in a live video, right, you're your authentic self, you provide value for others, and you give them a call to action, kind of like what I'm going to do now, right? So I'm going to give you a call to action that if you need to know more, grab the link that's with this video and download your formula so that you can get started building the right way on social media. One other thing that I want to cover before I let you go is to evaluate each video. Okay. Now, remember when I started this, I talked about how I was in judgment a lot when I was doing my own live videos. Well, stay out of judgment and stick into evaluation. Okay. Just know when you first get started, you're going to hate your voice. You're going to pick up every word you say that is irritating to you, like all those things, right? That's judgment. Stay in evaluation. Did I go live, right? Did I offer value? Did I do a call to action? And, you evaluate from there. If you stick in judgment, you're never going to do another live video because it's scary, right? And when you first get started, you really don't know what you're doing. You kind of have to suck to get better. And that's just how it works. So if you want to see my first live video, you can go check it out on my social media over on Facebook, Brendy Share Shaver, and just scroll all the way back to 2016. You watch my first live video and you'll die laughing. But my challenge is to you is to pick it up, start a 21-day live challenge and really stay consistent with it. Because if you can master the skill, it'll totally change your life. So I hope you got value out of today. If you need more, like I said, grab the link that's with the video or send us a message at Beach Boss or whatever, and we'll get you hooked up. All right. Talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye-bye.